and this should be a great matchup. Booker of the New Blood will face the only member of the Millionaires Club in this U.S. title tournament, and that is Sting. And like Sting said, he's not the type of guy to look ahead, but we all saw the pregame show where Sting said, if I advance here, then the one man that I want to get in my way is Vampiro. Vampiro and Billy Kidman, the other final first-round match to come up a little bit later on.
I have a question about Booker right now. Why isn't Booker buying into the New Blood philosophy? Why did he just go on his interview with Gene and say he and Mr. Bischoff don't see eye to eye? I don't get it. Mr. Bischoff and Mr. Russo want to hand Booker everything. Everything on a silver platter. He seems to be spurning them. What's the deal with that?
Well, we saw some heat developing Wednesday night on Thunder between Booker and Eric Bischoff. I think Booker wants to be his own man. He's not too comfortable taking orders from anybody.
Booker is in. Booker has been a champion in WCW before, and the tremendous ovation you're hearing is for the arrival of Sting back into Chicago, back in the United Center. The heat between, that you were talking about, Scott, between Eric Bischoff and Booker was based on the fact that Booker came in to wipe out Harlem Heat on Wednesday, thus spoiling the plans of Eric Bischoff at that time. Well, that goes back to some leftover bad blood between brothers, Stevie Ray and Booker. And you know, as well as I do, that old bad blood, that old heat, is just not going to die overnight.
No matter what Russo and Bischoff do or say, they can't erase the heat that exists between Stevie Ray and Booker T. And Booker T has made a choice. The problems he has with his brother are much bigger than his allegiance to the New Blood.
I gotta say one thing about Sting right now, guys. I don't like Sting, and that's a shoot. We never talk backstage. I haven't said one word to him in 6 years here, nor is he to me. But the emergence of Bischoff and Russo back here in WCW has fired Sting up. This is the most dangerous I have ever seen Sting.
I would agree with that. I know from conducting the interview during the pregame show, I know from knowing Sting on a personal level that Sting right now is kind of like the Sting of old. When with reckless abandon, he would take control of the match. But to take control of this match and maybe to advance, he would have to face another member of the New Blood. So much the way Team Package had their backs against the wall, Sting does here in the U.S. title tournament. What can he pull out of his bag of tricks against a great athlete like Booker?
They've exchanged harsh words already, Tony. I expect harsh violence to quickly follow.
Sting, an island unto himself in this United States Heavyweight Championship Tournament, the only member of the Millionaires Club, and he's got several million in the Millionaires Club. Resume, bringing it to the ring against Booker.
Raven over by Sting on the left side ropes. It put Booker down, and Sting just holds his ground calmly as Booker gazes into the eyes of the one and only Sting.
That's what I mean. Sting is totally focused. He's totally in shape. He just sidestepped Booker, let Booker run around, and then bang, hip toss. Sting is so focused. Boy, he's 1 on 7 in this tournament, but I'm still worried he could win it. He won't, though. He won't.
Well, let's not forget that Sting suffered a massive injury at the end of 1999, and many people feel that he has come back maybe even too soon. But I think the emergence of the New Blood put Sting back into a comeback mode a lot faster than he wanted. But like you said, Mark, and I know you would agree, Scott, he has come back looking as great as ever.
In tremendous physical condition. But oh, hang on, Booker T missing a couple of close ones, and Sting with a full front slam.
Back up, but back down. Sting, who's always been able to follow up something with a great move, and he does it again, sending Booker on the outside.
How many championship reigns exist between the two men in this matchup? 9-time tag team champion for Booker T. 7 times television champion. Sting has held every...
Oh, my! Oh, Booker hit head first right on the hard metal. There might be plastic over it, but Booker's head hit metal square on.
He wiped out part of the crew, and Sting and Booker, hang on, they're coming this way.
Not this way. Right in front of the broadcast position. Sting knows the rule of the disqualification being relaxed. Sting! Oh. The very hard edge of this table. Unforgiving on the chin of Sting.
Now who had the focus? Booker T made the smart move, the right move, and Sting's chin hit the broadcast table like the proverbial ton of bricks. And now Sting's in trouble. Sting's in trouble. Booker has the upper hand now.
We see exactly how much room the officials will give these athletes tonight at Spring Stampede. That would have been a disqualification or a count-out on any other night. They're letting them go. They're letting them play. Mickey J down, and they only got a 2 count as Booker is in control over Sting.
That elbow by Booker hit Sting in exactly the same spot on his chin where Sting hit the broadcast table. Now Booker's the one in control. Now Booker is the one with focus.
And now Booker is the one who maybe is trying to think of what to do next to Sting. Booker realizes, as much as any fan, as much as any announcer, as much as any wrestler, Sting's comeback ability. So he's got to think what to do next. He realizes a chin shot to the edge of the announce table is not going to keep him down. Sting ducked. Booker got the knee into the midsection. Sting crumples in the center of the ring.
Not pretty, but very effective. Sting with a hard right hand to the back of Sting's head. Here's a cover, Tony.
1, 2, and no.
The winner will advance to meet the winner of Billy Kidman and Vampiro. And you know, we heard it earlier on. Sting, a little bit looking past Booker T in this matchup. He made some comments about Vampiro. Oh, Booker T with a 2 count, and Sting almost didn't have to worry about Vampiro at all.
See, now Booker's frustrated. He's pretty much hit Sting with everything he knows, everything he has, and he hasn't been able to pin Sting. Booker, look at his face. He's confused. He's trying to figure out what to do next while he grabs Sting in this headlock.
It's not a bad maneuver, if you think about it, because he knows we talked about Sting's ability to come back. But still, when you're in that reverse chin lock or the side headlock, whatever you want to call it, it does have the grinding effect. And he's got those hands around the temple, the right temple of Sting. And here comes Sting. Back up. The fans are behind him. This WCW superstar is to his feet. They're standing for Sting. Booker meets him head on.
There's that big knee again. Drives the wind right out of Sting.
The axe kick on the back of the head.
Oh, he planted him. Leg off the head, head off the mat. Sting is down and out.
It may be over. Booker T may be about to advance. In and out.
How do you beat this guy? What else can Booker do?
Knee to the gut, an axe kick in the back of the head, still didn't keep him down. Sting hits the rope. Sting driven down by Booker, and a great move again.
Kind of a modified spinneroonie. Spinneroonie. Spinneroonie.
He's up. Sting still face first. He's almost winning. Begging Sting to expend energy. Trying to hold him. Side kick and miss. Sting in the gut. DDT out of nowhere.
How does he do that?
Sting has thrown everything at the kitchen sink at Booker T.
Cover. 1, 2, and no.
What a match. What a match. Who's going to win this? They've all given the other guy everything they got.
Don't forget, it's New Blood versus Millionaires Club. There's much more at stake than just a spot in the tournament. And Sting, oh no!
Went for the Stinger splash twice, but Booker caught him with a Harlem sidekick into the gut, and Sting face first on the other side. Neither man is done. We're a long way from the end of this one. Ducking low. Cross body. 1, 2, and Booker's out.
Both men spent. Both men have almost expended their arsenal against the other, and they're both still going. Float out escape by Booker T.
And the winner's got to come back and wrestle again.
Unbelievable. Oh, Cesar! Scorpion death drop!
And the cover. He made it.
What a match! What a match! That's what WCW, the new WCW, is all about. Sting moves on.
That is a member of the Millionaires Club advancing in the United States Heavyweight Championship Tournament. There is life for the MC at Spring Stampede.